Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I'm in the man cave, so that can only mean one thing. It's a new scope day. So I'll get straight into it, show you some of the features and take a closer look. So here it is, the Zulus V2 by Dnt Optics. Now, the guys at Dnt messaged me the other day, asked if I'd like a quick meeting with them, just over video call, and they wanted to know if I wanted to try their new scope. And of course, me and Luke, being big Dnt fans, we said absolutely. So Dnt kindly sent me this scope. It arrived yesterday to do a full honest review, what we like, what we don't like. But to be honest, so far, I haven't found one single thing that I don't like. So this is the upgrade from the Zulus 1. If you've watched our channel, we've had a couple of them. Brilliant scopes, absolutely phenomenal bit of kit. Now, aesthetically, looking at it, it looks pretty much the same, but there is some noticeable differences. The first one that I'd like to share with you is the added throw lever at the top. Now, this feels so natural, rather than that little jog wheel on the top for the zoom. It just feels like a traditional scope to use. Super silky smooth, really nice, effortless to turn, massive upside for me. The next one, you see here, they've removed the Picatinny rail on the side. Now, according to Dnt, this is to improve Wi-Fi connection through the app. Makes things a lot faster, downloading a lot faster videos, connecting to the scope, viewing. Now, I was using this last night. I was looking through the app while Luke was shooting, and the connection seems to be a lot better, a lot smoother. There's no freezing, downloads videos really quick, no problem at all. Also, another change is the cap on the side where your USB-C charger goes. Now, another upgrade from the V1, I'm just going to call it the V1, version 1, is this has now got inbuilt memory, like the Thermite. So, no more messing about with memory cards. Really simple, really easy to use. Like I say, connect straight to the app, download all your videos. No problems at all with that. At the front again, same focus as the V1. Really smooth. Really nice. Now, what I have noticed is you don't need to move this a lot to focus it. It is very sensitive. One thing that I will say is I'd like to see the throw lever on this, just to make it a bit easier, so your hand's not going in front of the LRF or the IR torch. It's just something that Dnt might look into, but I definitely think they should add a throw lever to the front, even if it's just something like on the zoom, just a little toggle that you can take on and off. I think that'll be a nice feature. Turning round, you'll notice how big the rear screen is. Now, this is a lot bigger. It's also got the rounded edges, and I tell you what, it makes viewing through the scope, it's absolute improvement in my eyes from the V1. You're not looking at the little square screen. It's a nice, big, crisp image, fills the full screen, nice rounded edges. Looks a bit more like a traditional scope, which is ideal. Moving on, I just want to say that this is the 5x20 model. This is the R with the laser rangefinder and ballistic calculator. Exactly the same as the first model. No changes there. Now, looking through this, I'm not going to go through all the specs, but you can find them online. I'm not going to bore you with them. But looking at the specs, the resolution and everything is exactly the same. Now, looking through the eyepiece, for me, this beats the Zulus hands down. The V2, hands down. I don't know how Dnt have done it. The image just looks absolutely phenomenal. This, and I'm not just saying this, I'm always honest on my reviews, as is Luke. This is the best night vision scope I've used, clarity-wise. Hands down, unbelievable. Absolutely. What they've done to the image quality, I don't know whether it's just by making the front lens bigger, the screen bigger, but it is a massive difference. You really can see the difference, and I recommend if you get a chance to look for one of these, give it a go, because you will be blown away. Another change what they've made is these now run on a bigger battery. So this is a 21700 battery. Now they're saying this is about 8 hours run time. I'll be honest with you, I was out with it last night. I was using the onboard IR. We were out for a good 6-7 hours and it dropped down one battery. That included setting the scopes up, setting all the ballistics up for a good hour or so before actually shooting, and I was down to maybe 1-2 bar. That's all I'd used. So these bigger batteries is a massive improvement, and they aren't that dear either. Amazon pick them up dirt cheap. So obviously with the bigger battery comes a bigger battery housing. You see there, which also means it's a bigger IR on the front, and this does make a difference. I was using this, like I said, last night, and it just lit the full field basically. It is a massive improvement. Still twist to zoom. Really nice, rather than pulling it out and pushing it in. Really silky smooth, whether you want to go to focus or flood. So that again, massive improvement. Bigger battery, longer life. Couldn't ask for more really. Same mount, exactly the same mount. Really good quality mount these, that you can just feel the build quality in these scopes. Absolutely brilliant. Lens cap at the front again. Pretty standard for DNT. Really nice. Buttons on the top have slightly changed. They are all black now rather than having white on, which over time does tend to rub off. So they are all black. They're still clearly marked. Once you get used to using it, pretty simple really. Absolute piece of piss. On the side you've got your rangefinder button. Single press. You can also change the range finding settings in this one. So you can have it continuous, 1 splash, 3 seconds, 5 seconds I think it is. So whatever you want, you can set to it. Now what I do like about this, with them changing the screen, is the LRF reading when you range something is now on the side. So rather than it being right at the top of the screen, sometimes it was a bit hard to read. This is on the side of the crosshair now, so it makes it a lot easier. You can view your range a lot easier. You're not having to look right at the top of the screen, which, good improvement, really nice. Also, this model now ranges down to 4 yards, I think. 4 yards, I think we tested it, which is brilliant. Because if you're doing some close range ratting, I know this is more of a longer range scope. If you're doing close range ratting, you might want to use a 3x12. But I like the 5x20, I like my zoom. And the ability to range down to short distance, brilliant. Really good change there. The buttons on top are pretty much same. You've got your power button. You've got your record function, your menu settings. The menu layout is slightly different. It seems a lot more intuitive to use. Really user friendly these. Absolutely doddle to set up. Really very impressed. Another thing that I really like, and it's a massive upgrade. I wish they'd done it to the Thermite or done an update to the Thermite, is single press record. Now I know that might not sound a big deal, but if you're ever out rat shooting, especially daytime, rats are very skittish, and that holding that button for 3 seconds can be the difference between a miss and a kill. So that one press record function, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. That was a massive plus for me. I don't know whether it is for you guys or not, but with us making video content, that is a massive bonus. One press, single press, records instantly. Obviously it's still got your recoil activated record, that sort of stuff, just like the Zulus one. But like I said, I don't know what they've done to this to make it as clear as it is, but phenomenal piece of kit. Really is very, very nice. So what I'll do now is, I've probably bored you enough, I'll get it mounted on the tripod. We'll go through a couple of image tests at different distances. I'll do some ranging, just to show you the image quality, what it's like in daytime. And then also at the end of this video I'll insert a few rabbit clips of some rabbits that we shot last night using this scope, and to be honest, I think you'll be impressed. Really do like this scope. This scope isn't going back, it's staying with me like the Thermite was. So I hope you've enjoyed that video. I hope you weren't too bored. I know I waffled on a bit. I didn't go into too much detail, but there's plenty of other videos doing that. I just wanted to basically show you the new scope, some of the key features, some of the differences between this and the V1. I keep calling it the V1 version 1. So I'll get this mounted on tripod now. Hopefully I might get a couple of rats to take a couple of videos for you, and we'll go from there. As always, please share this video, drop us a comment, leave us a like, and if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Cheers guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoy the footage.
Right, so we've got a rat here, kindly playing ball. Give that a quick range. So that's 10 yards. Hopefully he'll come back so I can get a bit of zoom. I've had to put this chicken wire in front just to stop all the crows. It's costing me an absolute fortune in corn. So we're on base mag at minute. Field of view still pretty good. There he is back. We'll go up the zoom. 7.5. 10 times. Look at that. Look at the quality on that. 12.5. 15. 17.5. And full zoom 20. The quality on that is just absolutely unbelievable. I think he'll agree. Sorry it's hard to get this, doing this while it's on the tripod. There he was again. Hopefully he'll come back. So Mr. Rat's still playing ball. Range. 11 yards. You can see my crosshair moved to the holdover point. Give it a bit of zoom. Full time zoom. Look at that for image quality. See every single little individual hair. I'd probably even better see a flea on top of him. Nice of him to participate in this video. And we've got his friend as well. Me and Luke will have to get these sorted. Really nice image quality that. Like I said, best day and night scope I've looked through. And that is not just saying that. So, right, so I'll just show you something closer. I'll focus on this heron here. I'll just focus that image for you. Now that is 4 yards. To be able to focus right down to 4 yards. Cracking bit of kit. Right, so we'll go for some further distances now. Base mag. That's 75 yards. Beautiful crisp image that. Zoom in. 7.5, 10, 12.5, 15, 17.5 and 20 full time zoom. I'll just focus it a little bit. Now even on 20 times mag, that image is astonishing. Zoom back out. We'll just go onto the bricks there. Zoom in again. Twenty times. Just focus it a bit better. Still really crisp, really nice image. We'll go a bit further now. So it's not easy this on the tripod. So we'll go to this roof over here. Give it a range. 145 yards. Again. Go through the zone. Right the way up to full mag. Just focus it a bit. Nothing wrong with that image quality whatsoever. Absolutely phenomenal. Back out. Have a look at something a bit further. For these sheds down here. $70. See if we can get onto this telegraph pole. Very quick range. 272 yards. Now it's saying out of display because I've only got my rangefinder set up to a certain distance, obviously with air rifle. 20 times zoom. See the leaves on the trays. Right guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you were impressed as much as I was with the image quality. Sorry if it got a bit boring. I was just getting obsessed with the rats going to the feeder, but absolute phenomenal scope. Now, I couldn't recommend highly enough D&T products. They've been absolutely bang on with us from the start. They support us, and basically they just let you do your own honest review. They don't pressure you into anything. They don't say, right, we'll send you this scope and you have to say it's good. They literally listen to every bit of feedback off the customers and put it into these new products. And D&T now, the new line of D&Ts are absolutely phenomenal. Really can't praise D&T enough, to be honest. Absolute phenomenal bit of kit. Image quality wise, bang on. Everything in one scope. So enough of me waffling on. We'll get straight to the rabbit shooting now. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. There's a couple of long range shots on there, daytime. One of them was 80 odd yards, I think. Now, it was absolutely perfect conditions. There wasn't a breath of wind. I knew the ballistics were absolutely spot on. I've got Luke to thank for that. He's done a brilliant job setting these scopes up. He really is a wizard with them, even though he does get a bit frustrated sometimes, but can't fault him for that. He set this up absolutely perfect, and I had 100% confidence in the kit I was using, and I was able to make them clean headshots. So hopefully get me words out. Hopefully you'll enjoy that video, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Right guys, just managed to bag a couple there from the hide. Using the new Zulus V2 paired on top of the Ghost. Managed to get a few nice rabbits, some really nice long range ones as well. So I just thought I'd take you down and we'll go have a look. This is the first one. Nice, good sized rabbit. The second one, I think he was 47 yards, I think. Look at that for shot placement. Absolutely bang on. Here's the next one, guys. Again, beautiful shot placement. Look at that. Oh, this one was a bit further. I think this was 80 odd yards. Sorry, really happy with that. Really happy. Just going up to the next one now. I think this was 60 odd yards. Nice big buck rabbit. Again, perfect shot placement. Very happy with that.